I can understand why they're doing this, because it's a 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball since, you know, the comic books came out in 1984. They're doing a 40th anniversary for next year for this movie called Dragon Ball Daima. And the stories about Goku and his friends all turn back to little kids. Because, you know, the original Dragon Ball story was Goku when he was a kid. But now, and around the Dragon Ball Super era, they all turn back into kids because some fucking plot or something like that. They ain't really explained the whole plot because they just showed the teaser trailer of what's going on, I guess. But is this going to be better than Dragon Ball Superhero? Of course. Anything's better than fucking Dragon Ball Superhero. Even the fucking name of this movie is better than Dragon Ball Superhero. I better watch this and watch that piece of shit. Fucking Dragon Ball Superhero. That's one of the worst fucking names for a movie. Dragon Ball Superhero. And then they had like shitty villains. I mean, this movie looks pretty shitty too. Like, what is with Akira Toriyama always making characters like midgets? Like, the main villain in this new movie is a goddamn midget. Like, I don't get it. Like, is he like fascinated with fucking short people or something like that? I don't get that. You got Garlic Jr. You got this other what was his name? General Red. He was a fucking midget, I think, right? Like, I don't get it. Like, what is with him and making these villain characters like midgets? Like, I never understand that logic with him. Why can't he be like a big? I mean, we had characters that are big and buff before, but can we have something that's like, you know, average height at least? Why is it always so fucking tiny as shit? We had so many characters like that already that are powerful and are villains before in the past. Garlic Jr., like I said before, I think I said it before, I think. Garlic Jr., Bobbity. Bobbity was a villain and he was short as fuck. Who else? Besides those two? I mean, fucking, what's his name? The guy who created all the universes and shit like that. I forgot his little tiny asses. I mean, he's actually a good guy. He was in Dragon Ball Super. I forgot what his fucking name is. What the fuck was his name again? He's like above Beerus and all the other gods of destruction. I forgot what his fucking name is. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. He's not a short fucking character. Like, how many short characters, short villains, short heroes are we gonna have? This is like, I don't know. It kind of bothers me a little bit. It kind of like pinched my nerve a little bit about that. That's the only thing that bothers me about this movie. I mean, everything else, I guess, is all right. I mean, this isn't the first time you see Goku as a kid. This is like the third time we see this shit. OG Dragon Ball GT. Now this fucking movie, Dragon Ball Super movie. This is a Dragon Ball Super movie. It's just called Dragon Ball Daima. This takes place in Dragon Ball Super, just to let you know. I don't know if it's canon or non-canon. It's probably non-canon. It's definitely not canon. I guarantee you this movie's not canon. I guarantee it. It's not. Just another fucking story because, you know, for the 40th anniversary of OG Dragon Ball, that's the reason why they're doing this. And I'm not really mad about it because it's a reason. There's a reason why they're doing this. Like I said, it's because of OG Dragon Ball. And I can understand reasons why fans are upset that they're releasing this instead of new seasons of Dragon Ball Super. I can completely understand that, but Akira Toriyama is really doing this because of his, you know, 40th anniversary of his comic books from the original OG Dragon Ball. You know? But I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Dragon Ball Super anyways because I'm not really, you know, crazy about those new characters they came up with, like Goku Black or that fucking evil Supreme Kai looking dude. I forgot what his fucking name was. See, I don't really give a shit about Dragon Ball Super like that. I don't remember all these fucking villain characters like that. I mean, I like some Dragon Ball Super characters like Jiren. Jiren was a fucking beast. Just like the other guy with the big ass mustache. I liked him too. He was part of Jiren's group. And also, I liked Hit. He was another great character in Dragon Ball Super. But besides that, fucking Jiren versus Hit fight is one of the worst fights in Dragon Ball history. There is so many ways you could have made that fight very interesting, but they didn't. It sucked balls. I'm like, what the fuck kind of fight is this? They made all this fucking hype up for these two to fight each other. We had to wait for the next fucking episode to come out to see these two fucking fight it out, and nothing fucking really happens. Nothing really happens. Just a bunch of fucking lame bullshit. I was sitting and watching. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? This sucks. This is what we call a fucking fight between one of the two greatest characters in Dragon Ball Super from different fucking universes, and that's all they fucking do is that. Boring. Fucking boring. One of the worst shits I ever seen in my life. Besides that, what else sucks about Dragon Ball Super? I mean, and also they had like too many lame fucking characters in the survival fucking match they had between all these universes and shit. They had like the worst characters they ever came up with. It was like, these characters suck balls. I didn't care about none of these fucking characters besides Hit and Jiren and the dude with the big ass mustache. And maybe like Khalifa, I guess, and fucking that's basically about it. Like, I didn't really care about anyone else like that. Honestly, I didn't fuck with these characters like that. Bunch of fucking goofball ass characters. Like, I didn't really mess with these characters at all. Like I said, I didn't fuck with Goku Black because he's basically Turtleless, but a stronger Turtleless. And this other guy is basically an evil Supreme Kai. It's like these ideas just not really creative to me. These new villains that they could come up with. I mean, this new character they came up with, but he didn't come out yet because this fucking movie's coming out. His name was, I forgot what his fucking name was. He looked like a goat or something like that. And he's like really strong. And he like destroys the fucking planets or something like that with just a snap, just like that or something like that. He does. He's like a really badass character, but he didn't come out yet. He's still in the comics, and there's no movie, no show about him yet because this movie's coming out because of 40th anniversary. Which, like I said, I do not mind it, but the villain in this movie looks pretty weak again, just like Dragon Ball Superhero. Same shit again. I don't know. Akira Toriyama, I don't know if he's actually writing this, but it says that he actually is writing it, but I don't know. I'm not 100% guaranteeing it. I don't know. I just don't know. But like I said, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about this movie coming out next fall, wherever the hell it's supposed to be coming out. I'm not really complaining about it. This does look better than Dragon Ball Superhero. It looks a lot better, even though the villain's still weak in this movie. It looks like, I don't know, that's actually the real villain, but I don't get it. I don't get why they keep making these midget fucking villains all the time. I don't understand that. That's just me, I guess. I just hope this movie doesn't turn out being like plan to eradicate the Super Saiyans. I just hope it don't turn out like that fucking bullshit. Just like the last movie turned out being like the new Bile Broly.